welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me put my headphones in, grab a couple things, blow away that dust, and then we'll be ready to go. Let me know how the microphone sounds. Let me move it back. This should be good. A little bit more centered in the desk pad, so block off some of that audio bounce and reverb. Just a tad, guys. Let me know how the lighting is. I'm using the natural light. Only a couple of the lamps today. You can see the orange. Yo, Space My Name. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. I am good today. I'm pretty good. I'm real tired, not gonna lie. I'm feeling like okay. I had a long day yesterday. Ton of work on the games and stuff. Went super hard in the gym. And today I'm feeling a little exhausted. I've been up really early. Been doing a lot today as well. I took like a, not gonna lie, 10-minute cat nap. Just like 10 minutes. Like starting at like 2:30. Like right before this, I was like, all right, I just need to close my eyes for just a couple minutes. And then boom, stream will be full of energy and ready to go. So I think I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing okay. So I hope you're doing well today. Let me know how you're doing as well. All right, guys, we're back. We canceled the stream yesterday because I have a secret and I can't tell you what it is. um, I was working on a different project yesterday, something that's going to be shown off during the TreeFall Studios Developers Conference. And to hit our deadlines and all that, we needed to get a little bit of work done on that. Needed to work on it all day. Nothing to show on stream. I've moved my dates around for these projects here. I've moved Maze. Let's get it open. Boom. All right, good. We're in the right place. Let's take the camera and put it back over here. I think this is where it goes, so you guys can see in the inspector a little bit. I'm moving Maze around because I looked at the calendar. I was talking about it on stream. Yo, Mekan, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, good sir. How are you doing today? I kind of looked at the release date calendar that I shared with you guys on stream on Monday, and September is pretty much packed. I was planning on trying to get this game out by the 6th, but I would have needed to work way faster than I'm working on it anyways to do that. And then I didn't realize, or on the 5th, and that, yeah, or the 6th, I didn't realize like Baldur's Gate and all those other games were like on the 6th, maybe something like that. The same, I think Baldur's Gate's the same day as Starfield, so decided I want to ignore that. And then I decided that it looked dangerous in the middle of the month because Mortal Kombat was coming out, so I decided to skip that. So the tentative timeline for this Maze release is I'm going to shoot for the end of September, which would be, my day would be, let's scoot up, September 26th. So that is a month and a half away from basically yesterday. And I think since we only have like 4 more levels to do, we can finish the game. And that will like let us, do the details and have enough time working on it, making sure it's good, and still get it out on schedule. So that's like the tentative date. So it's like next month is like when we need to get this out. But I'm also trying to get out another small secret project next month, or like the first week of October, like a week after this. That'll surprise you guys pretty good. So that's kind of the plans. That's why we weren't streaming yesterday. Might randomly pop all in and out of streams the same way as we finish that project up and as we're working on finishing this up. Today, I've got a new level over here to texture and show you guys what I'm thinking on the level. But then I also need to go ahead and keep doing some of the details here, putting the grass on here so we can actually get this lighting to look proper instead of just the way it is. We need to go ahead and bake the lighting and get some crystals in here so we get some blue glow on the wall and stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan for today. And then probably, either tomorrow or Friday, we'll do an entirely new level, basically. But let's go ahead and start moving these around. Let's start filling out the level, and you guys can let me know how you're doing. Mecan says nothing, just panicking. You, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm a little tired, been pretty busy, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of like you. I'm panicking a little bit because I've jumped around. Well, actually, we have some grass up here on so many projects to where I'm like, I'm really starting to stretch the revenue thin. Although today, oh yeah, what else we have? We turned off the news banner over here. Let's see. All right, so we got the news banner rolling again. Let me move my camera. Um, this is going to be out of date. Well, actually, yeah, no, it's already after 12 because we had some Sony games featured. We had some games featured in the live summer sale from Sony, and that would have ended today, like at 12 on PlayStation. So if you didn't pick the games up, I have no idea when we'll be get invited to another sale with those games. It'll be months. So yeah, if you're interested in picking up Perplexing Orb, or I think it was Gem Collector, well, you can do that at full price, and we would love that. But we are featured. It's going to be a little while before we're featured in another sale, but we happen to be in this one back to back. There is another sale starting today, and it's the August Savings Sale, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. And I'm actually not sure what games we have in there um, because it's all on this big spreadsheet that I've got. I can look. I want to say that it's Tilting Tiles. Again, PlayStation Store. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it's called August. Wait a minute. August saving sale, maybe? Tilting Tiles. I want to say the Tilting Tiles games were in here. Okay, so the regular, like in the last sale, I had the 2 sales ago, I had the bundle and micro challenge. This sale has like the regular, just Tilting Tiles version, and the Tilt Remix are on sale. And that probably means I usually stack the letter and Mighty Math with it. Yeah, so the letter is on sale, and I guess that means Mighty Math is on sale. I usually put those two together on PlayStation now. Yep, and Mighty Math is on sale. So those will be the 4 games. I think we only have 4 games featured in this because we didn't have any other available for discounts. So I need to update our little banner down here. But if you're looking for a discount on the letter on Mighty Math or Tilting Tiles 1 or 2, now is a great time to do it because it'll be a little while before they get featured again. Just the way that the sales are running and what we've been invited to, we're not going to be eligible for some. So yeah. So you guys can check those out if you want. I don't even know. I think we should have something on discount on Steam. I felt like I had a couple things set in a row, but honestly, it's been so long. I stopped kind of looking at the Steam sales. It's been like another week or so since we've sold a copy on Steam, so I was just like, all right, just gave up. But something is on sale on there, I'm sure. I need to tweet and advertise, but I've been logged out of Twitter. Like I haven't even been checking Twitter. So if you guys have messaged us on Twitter, my bad. We haven't really been looking. I tried today. Space My Name was mentioning, I gave it a shot, so we'll see how it goes today, guys. I was like kind of looking at Twitter and being like, I don't really think our reach is doing so good. It's not looking like many people are seeing our tweets and stuff. So I decided to try that little, trick Space My Name mentioned on the last stream where, we just tweet that we're going live on YouTube, and then I put the link in the comments instead of the same tweet. I'll see if that has any effect. I was like trying to prep for this stream. I was like going out. I don't even think where's the Discord? I'm just posting there live now. Yeah, I put it in Discord, and then I went to put it on Twitter to let everyone know that we were streaming. And then like I was gonna just do it on Facebook too. And then I was just like, Why waste the time to log in? Because there's like, I feel like there's only like one or two fans that are still like actively seeing our Facebook posts, and that's about it, basically. Um, like no one else sees it at all. I don't know how. I mean, it's been a long time. We've been downranked on Facebook forever. We have like 550 likes on Facebook, and every single post we get has like a 16-person reach. So that's um pretty devastatingly bad. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I don't know if they just want us off the platform or whatever. I'm like, I mean, it's just so abysmal that I like don't even bother. Like, I'm not gonna log in. It's a waste of time. And I've even tested it out because I mean, every single time you get on Facebook, all they want you to do is they're like, "Oh, you only reached 20 people with this post, and no one saw it. That I would actually like this. Why don't you pay $15 to reach more people?" That's like all Facebook does now is just want you to pay for reach, which is, I guess that's what Twitter is doing basically, because that's what the whole Twitter Blue X Blue is. Um, but I guess with Twitter, you only pay once for the year or whatever. It's much less than paying $15, $20 every single time you post, so people will see your posts. That's for sure. Although I don't really think that like we did the Twitter Blue thing like right when it first came out because like everyone was saying it was good, and then I felt like I noticed like I don't know if our Twitter was just growing in general, like our social media was growing in general, or not. Um, but it felt like we were seeing a ton of reach. I don't know if the like organic traffic of the site was up a lot too, just because lots of things were happening. Everything was going wild on Twitter and stuff. But now it feels like, I mean, I've just like logged out and I haven't personally checked it in like a week, and it feels like now I'm like, uh, I don't know. Like maybe that'll fade off into obscurity as well. Like, we'll just make YouTube videos and post them in the Discord. Mm, all right. I'm going to just stop this for now because we're almost done. We're going to finish this up this episode, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you guys this level. I mean, we've got time to do both. We got time to start this level, finish this level, um, do those details, and then that'll be a good amount of work for this stream. Mm. This is super small, but this is the real level 2, and technically this is real level 1, and this is really big. But yeah, this is much bigger than that level 2, but really it's not that hard. Especially like right here, there is nowhere to get lost. You just walk around the corner, and then up here, there's only like 2 turns. And actually, this is so generous that like if you go this way or this way, you can make it out. And then here is like the only real challenge because you can get lost there, or here. But it's also generous because instantly as you turn the corner because there's just nowhere else to go. There's no hallways around the corners, so this is pretty easy. And then I'm gonna make this pretty easy. But the trick of the matter is we're gonna have like a platform here that has different wall pieces like this, and then you're gonna have to pull a lever in the game in order to rotate this. So each set of little hallways, like this set, this one, and this one, there's 4 options. They're going to be blocked off at different times, so you're going to have to like press the lever, then go look and see if it's down that hallway or not, and then go back and then press the lever as the walls spin around again. And I think that this should make, even though this maze is pretty small, I feel like it'll make it a little difficult, not more difficult, but like in line with the first level, to maybe more confusing because as you rotate the walls around, you might get a little disoriented about which path you were on or where you came from or whatever. So you would kind of be like, you know, getting lost in the maze. So that is the special feature we're going to try to implement with this maze. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to do this with the garden set, the brick one that we made earlier that we haven't used in any levels yet. It was the original hub world, but I think it's going to be a pretty good garden set. And I'm going to try to have like the moving pedestal have um, like maybe see-through lattice walls, or maybe the walls will be connected to the ground. We're gonna have to texture this and then put it into the game first, and then see from there um, what we're thinking. But we'll probably make that model and then put it in there, because if I do full size walls, whoopsies, um, when it rotates, they'll like bump into the other walls. And then I was like trying to figure out how to do the rotation animation. And there's not really a way I can figure out how to do it and do it well. So I'm thinking about tying these wall pieces, the lattice walls, to like a stone pillar, like a little garden fountain in the middle type thing, and they're like kind of connected to it. And they're like walls, but they're not like exactly touching the wall. They're going to be kind of like right here where the mouse is. So when they rotate around, they won't really hit the wall and look weird. That might not work though, and then we might literally just do. I got a pretty good idea just now. We might just put them on like pulleys, and then like it just pulls like the walls around basically. And I think that'll work all right. This is also this would be like if this was the regular texture set, this would be done texturing. We'd be done texturing this in like another next 30 seconds. But this is that garden set, so what we have to do on this one, it's a little different because the texture is a little wide, and to fit the walls pretty good, we scale them half and then go left, right, left, right, left, right on our 1-to-1 UV. So it's gonna take, maybe 10 minutes, and then we'll have this ready to go. It's not too bad because this is a small one. I'm thinking about doing, although this is a small maze, um, I'm thinking about doing one more in this texture set towards the end that is like basically a lot bigger and has like more walls and stuff that move. And that will take a while to unwrap and create. So, but let's go ahead and let's do, should we do, I guess we'll do grass. I just noticed that would already leaked. I missed that one spot, and that's it. Let's do the grass as material one, I guess. All right, assign, reset. I gotta think about something, guys. Gotta think. Let me just take this over here and you guys can look at that. Because I was just using Blender for my other project that I literally do not want even to leak a little bit on the stream. It's definitely going to be a surprise for our fans. Just want to make sure I can, it doesn't open up the textures. in the wrong folder basically, because I was just using it for that. Let me create my second material, new assign. I'm almost done. I'm in the shading editor now. Opening it up. All right, we're good to go, guys. Good to go. No spoilers here. Ah. All right, so this is how we like this, I'm pretty sure. Let's start like right here. This guy will be left. He'll be right. Yep. All right, we're good. Left, right, left, right. We just still have to make sure that it matches because one of them could be rotated upside down. Left, right, left, right. All the way to the right, guys. Yeah, this is actually not, this is like the plain brick that I made. The one we're going to use has all the moss I made on it, but this is fine. We're still making sure it's tiling right. We'll put the moss brick when we put it into the engine. Left, right, left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, right. Let's do it this way. It's gonna be faster. Right. Every other one is gonna be right. All the way around. We gotta make sure we just don't miss. This one, 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 this, skip this, this, this one, nope, this one. Be real careful here. Skip that one, skip that one, this one, here, 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 here. Almost done. Wait a minute. This is where we started, right? Yeah. We started in this corner though, because this is probably not right. Yeah. We move all those to the right. Now everything should be good. On the inside, that is. That was a much faster method. And we can do the same thing we'll start here. So this will be our left. This will be right, 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 right. Let's move them all over. Yep, much less obvious in our tiling. This. Let's take a look and make sure everything's rotated up and down first. Is everything exactly the same? All right. Technically, this should be like y.1, or is it 2? 2. That looks good enough. Technically, it would be up here. I think that is the same as the bottom. Oh, we have to do the same thing. Let's go get every other one here. Scoot all those over. All right, our bottom looks good. Just do this here. And we'll leave that grass because no one's gonna see that on this one. Okay. Ooh. All right, we got our little maze in here. Now, should be this level. Yep, this level is empty. We don't need any of these things. Or whatever any of this is. Wow, guys, check this out. I hand did all of those collider walls for the pitter pot level. It's pretty awesome. I think that's everything but the coins now. There's one mushroom. There he is. Couldn't see that in the list. Couldn't tell. All right, let's go to a rising to 1. Let's put it in here at 0. Whoa, what in the world? Why does it scale at 3000? Like, what's that about? All right, let's go put some materials on it. Oof. Need to apply that scale and resubmit our model. There we go. It's probably also why that scale was so off. Okay. Also, the lighting is going to be off in here. Well, first off, we need to get rid of that data. Let's get rid of our baked data, guys. And then let's go to our occlusion. Let's clear all that so we don't have any weird wonkiness. Ambient color needs to go up. Yeah, something like that. A light yellow. Our directional light intensity is going to be a little soft. That we can go like a little bit on the oranger side, get a little bit more of a feeling in here. Yep. Let's go to the light. Cut that bias down just a tad. Static that light, of course. Let's create some of our setup objects. Let's put this up here. Let's make one for our coins and move all of our coins here. We're going to be a little bit more organized than the last maze game. Over the years, I just got more organized on project maintenance setup, folder setup, and all this kind of stuff. So everything will be easy to find and you can just move everything quickly and all that. And let's revert it to how we're supposed to. Yeah, when I opened up one of my other projects earlier yesterday, I was just like shocked at how much better organized it was. It was amazing. I'm getting an email from PlayStation. Maybe they're letting everyone know my games are on sale. Wouldn't that be nice? All right. We'll leave all those other coins in the air for now. Let's get our player. Just go ahead and do the 000. I need to look at here. All right, so what I was going to have happen, this is the top. The 2 holes is the top, and this is the start. Yeah, right there, the bottom right corner. Megan says, I'm so done with Steam, man. I'm kind of done with it too, to be honest. Like, I keep going back and forth. I'm like, I see people have wild success, and then I'm like, man, I could do that too. Let's keep on trying. But it's just a lot of time and money and effort for like to lose money. I mean, some people have the success, but honestly, the people that have the success, guys, they already have just they already have massive audiences. Mekan says just launched with 204 wish list, 1 sale in 10 hours. 1 divided by 204. Now it's like that is 1/20th of 1%. That was your conversion rate. So yeah, a little rough on that front. This actually looks pretty good already. We haven't even really touched up this level. But yeah, I think that the sun will look pretty good on the bricks like that. Grass looks pretty good. This is gonna be a saturated level. Yeah, this texture set looks so much better in a small level like this where it's not repeated. The repeating on this texture is a little too strong. So like when there's multiple floors, that's no good. So a small little level like this where you're just boom, 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 boom. I think it looks pretty good. Um, yeah, so let's build our lattice walls and see if we can figure out how to build this like pulley system type of thing. Let's put our start and finish in here, and then we can get started. More modeling. Well, we might as well. And then I'll go click around on details. Mekan says, I'm mostly wish list from US and it's not end of daytime yet, so I hope it gets slightly better. Let me give you my professional opinion. We'll take a look at this here. Let's go to Steam Store. We'll pause our work here, guys. We help out other developers. Is this for Doodle Taxi? Launched today. Yep. Okay, so it launched today. Nice GIF. All right, so here's your problem. All right, so no one's gonna find it. We have to go here. Here's your competitors. Uh, Cosmic Sisterhood. Oh, that 9 reviews, but it's up here. That feels like they put that there. Don't come for me. On Guard, Ship Simulator, Moving Out 2, only 11 reviews. Wow, you got a lot of games up on new and trending without too many reviews, so not the toughest competition. Wow, this guy is so old. This is like from back in the day when you were on here. So you need to go, you'd have to scroll down here, ignore all of those, click on new releases, and then let's see. See, you would want to be featured at least in one of these categories. You could get the under 10. I was featured, Tilting Tiles was featured in the under 5 category for like about 6 hours and then it was gone. Um, and you can see these are games that all came out a couple weeks ago. This is old. Excuse me, guys. This is 2 weeks old, but this is selling. He's got 2,000 reviews. He's probably sold like 100,000 copies at $6. Yeah, because Thronefall, this guy posted on YouTube. They sold $30,000 worth of copies on the first day. So obviously, Steam is featuring people over here that are pulling in some cash. So then you have to click again on the new release tab. And then this is the stuff that is releasing today. So yeah, you already can't see it. So then you have to click on all new releases. We've already gone through 4 clicks. And let's scroll down and find where we hit Doodle Taxi. Right here. You're actually not too far down, actually. Not too bad. This is less than 100 games ahead of you on the current release, which to me says that Steam releases are slowed down because like whenever I was checking my last game, after like 2, I don't know what time you launched, but after like 2 hours I was like, there was like 100 games above mine. um let's go down and just see, like, right here, this game launched. So yeah, all this stuff down below you, like this still launched yesterday. This launched, yeah, this is all yesterday. Let's go. How much can we go down? All right, we went down like another 20 games, and now we're only 2 days ago. Let's go down. Let's see. Like, this is just crazy. Just look at how many games are launching. Here's a game that they featured on Steam. Let's see. Where was that weird little face? This is featured. This was 5 days ago. 661 reviews. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that is. Looked really weird. And let's go all the way. I guess this doesn't have a bottom. It just keeps going. But just look at all these games, and then let's just see. This is August 3rd. So, yeah. Within the last 2 weeks, there's been like, I don't know, 250 games, something like that. So, jeez. Pretty bleak. And we had to click through like 5 times to get there. Um, yeah. Pretty wild. Yeah, and basically in order to do well on Steam, you need to get this review count up to be 10 as soon as you can. I like your GIFs though, man. This actually looks good. You got your bolds, you got your little sections. Not too many words per section. That's pretty good. Um, yeah, this is pretty good. I think it's better. It looks better than some of your other Steam games. So, an improvement. I do think that you probably are going to have trouble. You're not going to really be able to sell at that price point on Steam. You might be able to sell like on console or like on Atari VCS at this price, but this is too expensive for Steam. Probably. Um, Spaceman Aim says, I think a lot of people are still on Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, let's go to, how do you find the, what is that? Steam current players. Is that on Steam? Or is this on Steam charts? Yeah, here we go. Here's our Steam charts, guys. Looks like we got 1 million people on Counter-Strike, and we have over 500,000 people playing Baldur's Gate at the same time. So yeah, pretty tough competition there. Also, guys, to be honest, let's see. Let's go to Doodle Taxi. Can we find it here? Yeah, that's rough. Let's go to like the letter classic edition. I probably have more copies of this sold. Let's see what my it still says 30-day average 0. This has got to be incorrect. It can't get it all the way because I've sold copies of this game, more than one, plenty of copies in the last 30 days. So, well, maybe. Well, what was my most recent? Let's say Maze. I know Space Banane played this. Look at this. How are we supposed to find my maze when it's just called Maze? We'll have to go to Maze Pedestal of Trials. We have a game called Obama Maze. Okay. These all look so stupid. Maze Pedestal of Trials. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, that's totally incorrect. I know Space by Name played this in the last week or so. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty busy on the Steam store, but guys, to be honest, I'm starting to see a little bit of a shifting trend. I think people are starting to save money and people are starting to spend a little bit less money on games. I think the economy swing is getting ready to be a little bit more obvious to people. I've been tracking a lot of studio closures. Um, and I got a video on that about inflation and the economy and what's happening to game developers. I've been keeping tabs and saving articles and been doing research on a lot of studios that have been closing over the past year, from Nintendo to PlayStation, AAA studios, double A's, and indies. And I think it's only going to get worse. So, guys, I'm honestly thinking that it's going to start slowing down because I've noticed some big slowdowns. That's why I was like, man, I gotta get really pumping on getting some more games out because I've been noticing some slowdowns on even the discounts, the amount of people who are finding our discounts and buying them on PlayStation. Usually it's a lot higher than it has been for the last two. So it's starting to look a little rough out there, I believe. So, but yeah, my advice, Space by Name, I would say, or not Space by Name, Mecan, I would say your current best platform that you are currently on is going to be the VCS. If I were you, I would just pump out games quicker for that you know how to do it, you know their process, and just like try to get out more, or just if you have another game, because I'm assuming your Doodle Taxi is already on the VCS. I'm pretty sure. So, oh, we put the start the wrong way. This is this is actually the finish, guys. Um, yeah, we want this here. That would be my guess. I would think that'd probably be the best thing for you to do. I can't tell for sure. I mean, because I know you've done some decent numbers on there on that platform, and I don't have any personal experience yet. Although I do have some news on that front, guys. It looks like we're going to be releasing our first VCS game on the 25th of this month. So if everything goes according to plan, in like less than 10 days, we will have tilting tiles on VCS. And then the real question begins. Can tilting tiles sell more on the obscure platform with very, very small user bases than it does on Steam? And if that's the case, guys, it's going to be kind of a wild YouTube video, that's for sure. All right, so here we are, and everything is looking good. Let's go ahead and make some models real fast. Because we might have to make them walls, but let's go with the lattice wall. Let's just do that. I saved this picture somewhere in my references somewhere. Space My Name also says, I played 2 days in a row as well. The last level got me day one. Amek said, thanks. I tried everything I learned from Chris Zukowski. I don't really know how to say that. But I actually don't know who that is. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go digging through my references here real fast. Lattice wall. Gotta love this. Here we go. Let me switch back over. Here's my reference images. I saved this image while I was playing Knack. This looks like Knack 1, too, not even Knack 2. This could be Knack 2. I think it's Knack 1. Yeah. Nice. There's your PlayStation cartoon reference. Highly detailed world. Now, where are you? And I got some cool art pieces saved for reference art. Oh man, I love this art style. There's some low poly I want to go for soon. Yeah, like this is definitely Knack 1. Like I still think this holds up so good. This is like a launch title for PS4. Um yeah, the game was much better looking than it played, that's for sure. Ooh, I love this little bridge. It must be not in this folder. Give me one sec. References. I have multiple reference folders hidden all around. I know I saved it. Yeah, I got some seriously cool art pieces. My hand's cut pretty bad. It's bleeding a little. Here's my pick-a-block references. Here's my pitter-pot references. Where did I put that thing? Got my Dark Souls references in here, guys. When we do our adventure game. That's pretty solid stuff right there. Not bad on the art direction, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's go back one. It's gotta be in here. What is happening, guys? I know I downloaded this. Is it just stuck in my downloads? Nope. Odd. I sure hope I didn't lose it, because I love that little thing. Hopefully it didn't save as that like little web file. I would have been very sad. I was like, I scrolled through looking at all these lattice walls. I found the one that had the exact leaf shape, like coming through the little squares that I wanted. Man. Got some Captain Toad references in here, too. Love Captain Toad. Did I put this in the wrong folder? We'll probably have to go find another one, I guess. Just another wall. Because I'm not seeing it. Did I put it in the marketing folder just because? Man, missing it here too. Man. Alright, we'll find a new one, I guess. One sec. Let's go lattice wall. Let's see, what have we got here? So there's like a bunch of different options. I'm wanting to do something like these square ones, you know, like these ones right here, guys. Everyone puts these in their gardens. See, this stuff like this would be cool. Let's go with this. I mean, we got some that'll be real easy. We could copy like these guys' walls where they're literally just square cutouts all the way across. It would be a little bit more difficult to model the angled ones, but that would probably break up our square walls. So I think that we'll do that. I don't know where I found that one. It was like it was so pretty. It was like one like this, but basically, you know, it was like a white one that had like the wall cut out that I wanted, but it had like a design at the top that I wanted to copy basically. Um to change up the model. It was kind of like this, you know, but it had like pokers on the top or whatever. Um Maybe we'll just try to make our own. Let's just scroll back up here. Um let's just look at it, one of the angled ones again. Very beginning. Whoa. Yeah. Lattice privacy wall. Yeah, I'll put this over here. You guys can see my references. Some of them. Space by Name says, looking forward to hearing your results. I've wondered if feedback would be better on smaller platforms as well. No, no doubt. No doubt. Feedback will 100% be better. Um, just how it is. That's because there's actually people on those small platforms that will just play your game and like actually care, you know? Okay. Something small like this. This is 1, 2. Technically, we need to go over like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the wall piece. And then this should be like 10. Oh, hold on. Gotta get off this local. Alright, so that is still 5. 10. I think that should be basically set origin to 3D cursor. I think that should be halfway done, guys. So let's go ahead and I honestly have no idea how we're gonna do this. Let's experiment a little bit. So if we look at this, you know, we see this right here. What we got is we got a little bit of a 3D inset here. We got our wood is thick on the outside, and then you know the little lattice slats. Those are really really small, and they just come across. So we'll probably just make like a model and then just duplicate them over a bunch. But we got this 3D shadow effect because they're not like actually like the same wood. Like there is one set that's like actually overlaid on the other one. So I'm assuming that we'll try to do that as well. This feels almost right. It was a little small. That feels a little better. And then we'll get rid of these. And then what we'll do is let's just fill these in. Boop doop. Clicked on the wrong one. I can't see it. There we go. Let's fill these in. All right, so we got our little frame here. And then let's just start fresh with a little cube. This needs to be actually smaller, like than, so this would be need to be on the X of like 0.05. Whoa. Whoa. 0.05. Yeah. Let's get it here where we can see. And let's see if we can get this in the very center. Is that centered? Or did I not do this right? I don't think I have a center. That's okay, actually, because one of them is going to be behind the other one. And honestly, I think this is a little too thick. We want to go like on the X another half. Yeah. And then let's take this Z down to like 0.1. Yep. And let's go back to our object mode. Oh shoot, we're in trouble. We don't want that. We want this guy to be his own object. I built him without paying attention in the same object. And let's go ahead and do our scale. Apply the scale here. And a little too thick on the Z, to be honest. Oh, I can barely even see that. I'm thinking that is like a little bit of a better slat. All right. Let's just duplicate him and leave him off to the side. Let's go to... Where's our see-through mode? Here we go. All right. Now the tricky part is going to be getting these to be on the same scale. So they are going to need to like basically, let's do this. Yeah, that doesn't work. Huh. He's a Steam promoting guru. I didn't even read that. Sorry, McCann, I missed that. I did not realize. Yo, I don't know how this is gonna work. This is gonna be highly too complicated because basically the problem is even if we did it like this and we're like, okay, we need to go over by 2. I guess we could do it like that to make sure that each one was like the same amount. Let's just experiment here. Just like confused on what happens. I guess it starts to... Alright. Let's just keep doing it. It's fine. Honestly, this is... not really efficient at all, but... might end up looking cool. Yeah, the sad thing is, guys, you make all of your money um, towards the end of the year in sales, Christmas, Black Friday, all of that. Um, that's when it makes you the most money as an indie game developer. But at the same time, it's also very, very deadly because you have so much competition. It's in the same vein as our conversation earlier. All right, this is where we're gonna figure out if this method is gonna work or not. Somehow, I think I still have about the same distance. It's not gonna be exactly the same, but oh, bro, we should have unwrapped this already. Oh, we're just gonna put like some white paint on it, so it'll be right. Let's just do quick unwraps here on the appropriate scale. This will be good. So what have you guys been up to? What games have you been playing? I know Space by Name knocked out some TreeFall Studios games. He's played the Maze series recently. But what are you guys playing? You playing on any Switch games you guys been playing recently? Any PlayStation games? You guys playing on Steam? What's going on? What's happening in the video game development world? 1, 2, 3. Yo, is this just gonna work? 1, 2, 3. Thought I got lined up close enough. It's gonna work until it's like too long. 1. Oh shoot, let's go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. It's a little wonky. Why does it look like that? It looks like wobbly. Like it's just a straight line, so it's not. Space by Name says, I've been attempting Mighty Math. I can get about 1700. Oh man. You got a long way to go on your runs to hit the full achievements there. Mighty Math is pretty brutal. I have been currently back on my Dark Souls kick. I've been playing now that I got my PlayStation fixed. I picked up a copy of Elden Ring, and I've been trying to give that game another go. I really didn't like it when it first came out, just because I hate open world games. But I really like the Dark Souls stuff just because of the challenge and stuff. All right, so here's where our lattice wall is going to change shape again. So what we got to do is 3. We got to go to this side. And basically lock him into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty much straight. Five again. Oof. It's getting a little tough here, guys. I'm not even worried about all these pivot points, in case you guys are wondering. Either. 1, 2, 3. It's close enough. Yeah, let's just go for like 5 here. Yeah. It's pretty good. This is highly going to be in the close enough category, guys. This is like still stupid. Super huge waste of resources, but this is not, there's a lot of faces and whatnot in this. But this is going to look really cool. It's going to look better than a texture. You know, we could always have done this with a texture. It's going to look better than that. It's going to have better shadows and stuff. Getting close. All right. What? It's not letting me do that. Let's do it this way. could have box selected this now that I'm thinking about it, but it doesn't matter because we're already almost done. There we go. And we're going to fix the origin. There we go. All right. This is going to be our back mesh. Okay. It's off the pivot just a little bit. Now this one needs to rotate on the Z by 180. Let's just get it close there. And let's go ahead and set all of it back to the origin. There we go. There we go, guys. That looks a little... That's like a little small. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to complain. I think that looks pretty good. Let me go over here. White. That looks a little too much. We just might have to make this texture from scratch. Honestly, I'd probably we'll just test it real quick. We'll just throw it in there with all one texture. This is gonna be the deciding factor too. Did we get the scale right? Let's go to our lattice wall here. Let's get rid of all of these. Let's compress it a little bit. No colliders. We want it to have light maps. We don't want this. Don't want that. No materials. Yeah, plain white, it looks fine, to be honest. All right, let's see. We got it at 0, 0, 0. It's below the ground. Because I guess we're on Y of 1 here. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. And so if I'm on a grid snap, is this too big? Or does it fit perfect? What's my scaling increment? How am I getting off of the grid? This must not be on the grid scale. Um, we don't have... What's up with our... Got this on high resolution as soft shadows. That's crazy. I'm a little confused because I wanted to make these. It looks pretty good here because we're getting that effect, that ambient occlusion post-processing. It's already on there where we're getting the effect like the actual lattice walls where you can see the shadows on each piece. You realize that it is 3D and it's not just flat. So I think that looks pretty good, but I'm a little sad I don't see the actual cutouts of the holes from, it looks like just a square from our directional light. I'm not sure why that is. I just tried changing the settings, make sure the lighting was high enough quality. Let's try like rotating it and like seeing if, there we go. Like it was a little too tall. There we go. Let's go back to the directional light. High resolution, very high resolution is what it would take to see the yeah, hard shadows is fine. To see the little shadows in there. Let's take another look at that. I don't really know how I'm going to do this on the rotate anymore. The evening time light looks a little bit better. Look at that shining sun hitting the wall. Yeah, I'm good with that. Because you can see the shadows pretty awesome from those lattice walls. They look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Expensive polygon count, but honestly, this maze is going to be so small that it doesn't really matter. The PlayStation will be able to run it. Will your Steam Deck? I don't know. In our testing, PLP plays our games on Steam Deck, and he was saying out of all the games, they all ran like, perfect except for Maze Pedestal of Trials, because really, even though Maze Pedestal of Trials doesn't look that complicated, now that you guys are seeing a little bit behind the scenes, you realize there are a lot of faces, there's a lot of models. To all these mazes are really big. It's all being rendered even if you can't see it in the background. There's like art and like, models inside the walls, like little grass pieces and coins and stuff. And we were using ambient occlusion culling to basically de-render the grass and those kind of objects so it would run better on PlayStation. But the walls were all being rendered because we haven't separated those. If we separate the walls into all individual walls, it would probably calculate better with ambient, with not ambient. I keep wanting to say ambient occlusion, just regular occlusion culling. But for this maze, like I said, it's so small. Having just the lattice walls here in the middle, because they're basically gonna block off. I'm probably gonna have to do the pulley system thing and put these like right in front of the wall, and then like when you pull the lever, like this one is gonna slide left, this one's gonna slide, yeah, the different ways. Like they're gonna slide and just open up different hallways, block off your hallways, and you're gonna turn all around and be like, wait, where did I come from? Where did I go? Cotton Eye Joe. But yeah, then you'll have to figure out where the coins are, which one is the finish. You'll have to come back in here, and then it will be a little confusing, so that's good. You'll come back in here and then pull a lever, and then they'll all change, and you'll be like, which one did I come from? And then you have to go see, like, all right, we got a couple options here. There's some stuff there. But overall, the choices after your exiting is pretty small. Um, so yeah, pretty easy there. Not too bad for level 2. And then we got some maze halls around here that you can go get lost in. Yeah, not too bad. Space by Name says that looks fantastic. Well, I'm glad you like these. Um, I think that they look all right. I think they look good. I'm like so mixed on this. Like, I know you say it looks good, but I'm kind of like, ugh. I just don't know if I'm sold on this brick garden and stuff. I'm gonna have to make this prettier. Like, I'm gonna put like around this lever here. I'm gonna make like some garden, pots and stuff. Put some plants in them. Got to do something because I don't want to recopy. I don't think the grass little texture that's a little cartoony. It doesn't look too good against this texture set, so I need to do some new flowers and stuff. But overall, looking good. Got a good start to Maze 2. I would say that I'd be finished with this tonight, but probably won't mess with it because I'm going to try to do that other little project really fast and kind of knock that out. And yeah, so you guys you'll see the trailer for that soon. You'll see the trailer for this soon. I'm rethinking. So I'm like going into full um conservation mode basically. Like I'm straight up, I'm like analyzing. I'm gonna open up my Steam. I'm gonna open up my Steam sales real quick. I'm analyzing my Steam performance and I'm looking at like I've been very very careful. Yeah, so no sales today. Let's see what my um see what games I have on sale. Let's go to my discount. Let's see if I have any on sale. Okay, that makes sense. Show all. Did they not put tilting tiles on sale? What is happening? We need to go to the Steam store real quick, guys, before we end this. Um they just changed the rules around pricing on Steam. Let's go to tilting tiles. I guess it's just in other currencies, something in the conversion. That's the right math, right? 60% off makes this $1.99. So currently, only Tilting Tiles is on sale on Steam, and it's also on sale on PlayStation. So you guys want to start the Tilting Tiles franchise, go ahead. This is probably, I wouldn't say that the first game is the best one, but it kind of is. It's like the fully complete package. And then Tilt Remix is only for like super hardcore puzzlers. And I think my personal favorite is Micro Challenge, but I would say that this game has a little bit more overall diversity in challenge because I mean, it has the ice world and stuff. Micro Challenge has the teleports and all that, and the bridges. But this has like, some distinct art sets and stuff. So yeah, this game is on sale. I guess it's been on sale since Monday, and so we haven't sold a single copy of it, even though it's only $1.99. So that shows you how Steam is. Let's go 1 week. Have I sold anything? Looks like I have sold 2 games in the past 7 days on Steam. One copy of Perplexing Orb 1, one copy of the Perplexing Orb 2. Those would have been in last week's sale on Steam, and that was it. So, yeah. Looking a little rough on Steam. Even we have the 10%, we have the positive ratings. I would say this store page looks pretty good. The game looks pretty good. It's part of the giant bundle. You can buy like all of our games. But yeah, so we're still not really selling on there. So yeah. I don't know. I'm really changing it up. I'm thinking about just going hard on PlayStation. And if the Atari VCS thing is like kind of, actually positive, fruitful, profitable to take the time to do that, then we'll probably like semi-launch on both PlayStation and Atari, until maybe one day we get on the Switch. And that's kind of the goal. So I'll have these games ready for you guys pretty soon. I actually have to end the stream. I'm already kind of running late as it is. We got some errands we got to do tonight. We're having dinner with my parents as well. Got some things we got to take care of. We're going to be going to get some things special on the weekend. I will let you guys know a little bit about that. Some personal changes that are going to be happening, and I'll be letting you guys know next week on stream. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. The maze doesn't look too bad. We're moving along. This little project that I came out of the blue with that I'm working on, I think it's going to surprise you guys. It's fun. It's going to be easier for me to complete than maze. Like I was planning on completing it. I'm going to do it in tandem and try to complete it at the same time that maze is completed. And I'm trying to do a low poly art style. It might not work. People might not like it. But for some reason, I'm so attracted to the PS1 aesthetic. And like, I did like these low poly models on this project. And I was just looking at it and I think it just looks awesome. But when you look at it compared to some of our other like higher quality graphics games, it doesn't look good. And if like people don't like low poly, they might think the art style is bad. So that's the only thing about it. We'll have to see what people think. It's going to be shown off in the conference. It's going to be a complete surprise. No patron knows about it yet. No one knows about it at all. So it's going to open the conference because we like to open up with something small and new and unique to get the conference going, but also you know show everyone something new and then give some updates and some stuff after that. So yeah, I'm thinking it looks pretty good. Now the thing is like, so I got some notes. So I'm doing the textures on like 128 by 128 pixels, and those are like the PlayStation 1 style textures. Some are like 64 times 64 pixels, almost like pixel art. And apparently, the PlayStation 1 resolution for a lot of games was 320 by 240. I think that's a 4 by 3. So I was rendering the game in. I did the same thing. I tried putting the pixel filter that I used on the Letter Classic Edition. I don't know if you guys have played the Letter Classic Edition. It's on sale on PlayStation right now for $1.50, and it's only $1.99 on Steam. Full price if you haven't bought it before. But that game runs in a resolution of like 640 times 320, I think, something like that. Or maybe like six. I don't remember. It's still 16 by 9, but it's like in 600s and 2 or 300s on the height. So it cramps down and gives you that like actual pixelated look, which is like it's like double the resolution of PS1 games, but it's already so blurry. I tried doing the 300 times 240, and it was so blurry you couldn't even see what was going on. So I don't think I'm going to do that. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do is just have an option toggle to where you can run it in that 600 resolution in order to see the pixelated graphics if you think the low poly models look better pixelated. But I'm also going to leave a toggle to where you can just see the low poly models and the low poly textures with no filtering, no anti-aliasing, nothing, but just rendered at like 1080p basically. Because I just can't tell. I can't tell what looks better, and I'm not really showing it off to anyone. It's a surprise. So yeah, I'll maybe get some internal feedback from some people, but I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing a TreeFall franchise make a return in a new art style with a new game spinoff. So I'll be showing it soon. Spaceman Name says, I'm looking forward to the announcement. Daisy Murphy says, I enjoy PS1 graphics. They're nostalgic. Yeah, I'm just so nostalgic for the PS1 days. Honestly, like, it's just so telling I look back, like I've been selling a bunch of stuff on eBay to make some extra cash. And I've been selling a lot of my PS2 games. And I know a lot of people think the PS2 library is like the best generation of all time, but I personally think that PS1, the generation is better. There are some good PS2 games, but I really think that like a lot of the games that people like really like on PS2 and like some of their nostalgia games, well, those were games that also were on GameCube or also on Xbox or whatever. I really feel like that was like a larger set of multi-platform games. And as far as actual Sony exclusives, I think there's some good ones on PS2 for sure. But I think like the PS1 days, the games were just a little bit better. So I'm like very nostalgic for that graphics time, those games, the gameplay of those types of games and stuff. And I'm like kind of looking back and I'm like, I feel like PS3 games and stuff, like they really don't hold up. I'm like, they're like somewhere in the middle of classic games and like modern games. And I'm like, I don't really like the gameplay style. I'm not really too nostalgic for that many PS2 games. I've sold most of them and then just buy them on GameCube because I'd rather have all of that generation on GameCube because I feel like Nintendo's first party was so much better than PlayStation's back in that generation. So I'm just kind of like selling off the PS2 stuff. So I'm just really kind of into the PS1 stuff. And then like I do like the PS4 because I'm like, there's some good games on there, but then also on like the PS4, you can like download and play some PS1 games now and then like some PS2 games. So it's like has some nostalgic games in there and then like some modern in there. So I'm like, as far as Sony systems go, I'm kind of like, I just like the 1 and the 4 now, nothing else. Oh man. So yeah, I'm kind of nostalgic for that. We'll see what people think. I will be looking forward to seeing everyone's comments live. Because we'll run the conference live. I watch it live with you guys and watch the comments on the side because it's a live premiere show. So I'll be excited to see what people are thinking about it and what we've got to show this year because we really, if we're going to keep operating, the finances are getting a little tight. If we're going to keep going, I got to get all these games out that I keep talking about this year. So we're going to be dropping like 4 games and they're going to come out of nowhere. Well, I mean, not out of nowhere. Like this one's here. So you guys already see this and, I've been working on stream forever. But, a lot of these games are coming out this year. And then there's a couple secret ones that we've been kind of working on behind the scenes. And then those will be dropping soon. So, all right, guys, if you are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We did get a couple new subscribers over the last couple of days. So we're like at 1424, 1425, something like that. Getting close. That's like about 75 away to 1500. We're on the road to 1500. If you like game development content like this, these streams are getting pretty chill. I mean, we're just hanging out, just chatting, answering questions, working on some levels and stuff. If you like that, we got this content. We do have new content coming. I keep saying that, working on the videos. I got some new videos coming for game developers. Got that economy one. Got one about game design school. Other things like that. But I've been really focusing on these games. So these streams are about all I can do right now. They're kind of taking it out of me. So the videos are coming soon. There will be some soon, but probably the trailers and stuff first, maybe a devlog first, and then maybe some more game advice videos coming down the pipe after that. Most of them will be my games related and focused on marketing some games and stuff like that. So new videos coming soon. Join us on the channel if you haven't. You can join our Discord, links down below. I got to give a shout out to everyone who supports TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamer, Shark and Minnow, and PLP. Thank you guys for what you do on TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. All the patrons are going to be running across the screen. They've been all across the screen the entire time. Our tiers are $1, $3, and $5, and you can get different perks like shout outs, names and credits of the games. You can see behind the scenes posts, all that. All the information is down below on our Patreon page. We should have the links to merch. I never advertise merch, but you guys, if you want to wear TreeFall Studios t-shirts out and about, you might as well pick one up. It'd be pretty dope because this coming year, we're going to be doing our first in-person shows and stuff in 2024, like going to PAX and, maybe some smaller stuff. There's one place because we live on the East Coast. There's one in North Carolina called East Coast Game Conference. I would like to do like PAX East, a couple different things. So if you guys show up, meet us in person, you wear your Treefall Studios tee. We can have the tribe out and about. Links are down below. We do have a store on TeePublic. They put those t-shirts on sale like every month, like every 2 weeks or something like that. I'm getting emails like you site-wide sale. All the t-shirts go from $20 to $16 or something like that. So there's some in there. I gotta buy some new ones as well because we have like the new minimalist logo thing. You can get that one, and I don't own one of those. I only have like the old logos. I don't know if I think I took those down, so you guys can't buy them anymore. So they're gonna be rare. They're old, rare Treefall Studios logos tees. So, but yeah, merch down below too. What else do we have? I think that's it. You can check out our games on PlayStation or Steam. Help us out. Go ahead and leave us some ratings on Steam. If you have played our games on Steam, be sure to drop us a review. That would help out a ton, a ton, a ton. We're at 10 reviews on like half of our games, but there's a couple games left that still haven't hit that 10 review mark. So if we could hit 10 reviews, that would be good. Games on sale on PlayStation. We got a few of them pretty cheap. Mighty Math is like half off. The Letters on sale, and both Tilting Tiles games are half off. So a lot of good content on PlayStation on the August savings sale, so you guys can check that out as well. But thanks for tuning in for this chill stream. I was enjoying just working on the level and rambling off some of my thoughts about where we're going as the company, what we're going to be doing next, the platforms we're going to be focusing on. I'll have some tips and advice for you guys because I'm definitely going to learn a lot soon. New game launch on a new platform in 9 days. We're going to be launching on Atari VCS. So looks like all the testing is going fine. They haven't really found any errors yet. So it looks like I'm going to pass the certification and that I should be able to hit that release date. So I'll let you guys know if that was successful. I probably will make that video because I'll just do it really quick. It'll probably come out before my school education video and all that kind of stuff. So I'll let you guys know, and then I'll let you know when the next Steam launch is going to be. I'm putting Maze on Steam, but it's probably going to be like a December instead of like September, or it might even be next year, to be honest, just to save money because we need a couple of months of income to roll in before we, keep paying all the $100 fees on these is kind of brutal because I have like 4 games I want to put on Steam, so I'm like, oh, it's like $500 for like one person to buy it. It's like it's not really worth it. So, but I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. But thank you for tuning in. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Had a blast, and hopefully we'll just start a new level from scratch probably tomorrow. Something fun, something light, and we'll get a little creative with it. Glad you guys like the lattice walls. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.